Okay, let me do another example using the second way. So 8, I consider two factors of 8 and write it into these two circles. So let me start with 4 and 2. Okay, and then I consider two factors of 7. Okay, 7 has only two factors, 1 and 7. So I write 7 here, I write 1 here. And then remember, this is a cross multiplication, right? So you multiply 1 by 2. So you multiply the circle 1 by the square 2. Now we get 4. And we multiply the circle 2 by square 1. So we get 14. Now the result, the sum is 18. But we want the sum to be negative 30. So that means we have to change our combination. Let's see, what if I switch these two numbers and put 7 here and put 1 here. So now 4 times 7 we have 28, and 2 times 1 we have 2. So now the sum is 30. Okay, now but we need negative 30, which are very close, right? Our result is very close. So how can we modify this in order to get a negative 30? Now remember, negative 1 times negative 7 also equals 7. So I mean negative 7 and negative 1, they are also factors of positive 7, right? So if I change this into negative 1 and I change this into negative 7. So now we have 4 times negative 7, which is negative 28. And 2 times negative 1, which is negative 2. So the sum is a negative 30. Okay, which is the coefficient of x. So now for the two factors, the first factor gonna be, remember, the numbers in the circle, they are coefficient of x, and the numbers in the square, they're constant. So the first factor is a 4x. And we'll read this, remember, read them in each row. So 4x minus 1, that's our first factor. And the second factor is 2x minus 7.